in a location near you.
We're going Vikings!
21 and older, please drink responsibly. This is your What's New update brought to you by Greenville Auto World. What's new? Greenville Auto World has new owners and is part of the DriveHereNow.com team of dealerships. New owner Tommy Cook and his team have 4 dealerships with a fully stocked inventory, over 200 SUVs, trucks, cars, and over 50 lenders, and has financing for anybody. Get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. Greenville Auto World, Highway 43 at Bells Fork across from Speedway. Pirates supporting Pirates.
This is Aaron Williams with New Blue Service Group. Our technicians stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is here to help with all of your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC needs. Facing electrical issues due to the elements? We're on it. Plumbing concerns or emergencies? We're ready to fix it. HVAC struggling to keep up? We'll bring the climate back under control. So go to callnublue.com today. Go Pirates.
Golden Ticket Cinemas is Greenville's newest movie theater and is now open in the Greenville Grand location on Greenville Boulevard near Cracker Barrel. Experience the ultimate movie magic with their Elite experience. The Elite Theater has the largest screen in Greenville, state-of-the-art 4K laser projection, immersive Dolby Atmos sound, and heated luxury recliners. And coming soon, Eastern North Carolina's only IMAX theater. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style with luxurious amenities and top-notch service at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
Opportunities await for all students in Pitt County schools. We open doors by finding pathways to provide the best possible chance of success for each to reach their career aspirations of choice. As we head through the 2024-25 school year, we will continue to guide our students for the different journeys of life preparedness. We are committed to enhancing academic achievement and developing personal growth through work-based learning of our many career and technical education programs, college readiness, and solutions those who will be serving our country in the armed forces. Engaging, empowering, and elevating students to be successful citizens, workers, and leaders in a global economy remains our mission. Please visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org to learn how we grow minds and invest in our future through 38 schools and 1 community. Education, the key that unlocks doors of opportunity.
There's a special deal at US Cellular where you can get 4 lines for just $90. It's perfect for you, barbershop quartet.
That's us.
There's no trade-in needed, and it comes with 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones.
US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for US Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
How's everybody doing?
You already know, my guy.
I think it's pretty selfish of you to ask me that question, to be honest with you.
Hey, you ought to see me in the summertime. Drop that, baby. Let's see it.
Yeah, I missed the lunch meeting today.
I love Food Line's magazine section, and I love using the bathroom and clogging it up.
That's nuts. I smash anybody's grandma.
At the Burlington... I have no idea what the just happened.
Tell you what, I'm a turtle saver.
I don't like cocky Clip.
Where is Clip? Clip, what's up, dude?
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
It is game week. Welcome in to Pirate Radio Live here on a Monday. Great to have you here on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930, online, pr927fm.com. And you can find this program in video form on YouTube and Facebook Live. We're on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. Make sure you are subscribed because you can not only watch this show, but also the Brian Bailey Show, the Holt Naylor Show, the Greg Hudson Show, and all of our ECU football coverage, including the Mike Houston press conference that just wrapped up a few minutes ago. Chon was over there and is already back here in the studio. We will recap that, what he had to say, his first game week press conference as East Carolina gets ready for 0-1 Norfolk State. Man, they took the Rattlers of Florida A&M to the edge the other night. Chose to go for two late rather than kick the extra point. They end up losing by 1. As somebody pointed out, last week when we went to Media Day, when you walked in, there was a score on the TV, and it said end of game, and it was like, was it 23-0? It had Norfolk State beating East Carolina. I tweeted about it. Then by the time I left Media Day, that score had been updated to ECU winning 24-23, which was the exact score Norfolk State lost on Saturday to Florida A&M. Like a Twilight Zone effect going on. So Norfolk State coming in 0-1. Pirates getting ready for their season opener coming up on Saturday. We are going to talk about it all week. We're going to talk about it all Saturday as well. On the Bud Light pregame tailgate kicking off 2 o'clock on Saturday. 4 hours of pregame coverage. We'll be watching other games as well, keeping you up to date on those. So it's going to be a blast. Come hang out with us Saturday afternoon. And, of course, hang out with us after the game on the U.S. Sailor fifth quarter call-in show. Holden Ahlers, Cade Norman will be joining the team this year. We'll be taking your calls deep into the night until the last caller is served. Shirley Rhodes will be a part of that on game day Saturday. She is here right now. J-Bone, Jarrett is here. Jarrett, will you be hanging out with us this Saturday?
Yeah, I'll be for the fifth quarter show.
All right, we'll see you after the game on the U.S. Sailor fifth quarter call-in show. And to my left side,
strong side,
Chandler Honeycutt is here. Chan will be schmoozing, kissing babies, shaking hands,
driving an awesome golf cart. Thank you to 360 Golf Carts, Brian Harris.
You're just going to be out and about,
strolling around.
Will we see you on the fifth quarter?
I will be here.
All right, you'll be here after getting post game.
Yep, I'll get post game. I'll bring all that stuff here to the studio so we can play that on our airwaves. And, I'll join the fifth quarter and take your calls.
Cannot wait to hear our pirate towing first call.
Yes, sir.
Of the show coming up on Saturday night. What will that call be? What is a line from that first call that we'll hear Saturday around 9-10 p.m.? What do you think is the sentence that's going to be said by that first caller?
I miss being 1-0 to start a season.
There's local politics, bud.
Now, are they saying that because we're still not 1-0?
No, I have missed being 1-0.
Okay, all right. Jared, what do you think will be said by that first caller?
I like what I saw in the field, but, and then followed by something negative.
Hey, this guy's, you've heard the show before, huh?
Yeah.
Shirley, what do you think? First caller of the night after the game, what's going to be said?
Hey, Clip, how you doing?
That is the number one answer.
Another good
And
call.
we were playing Family Feud. That is the number one answer.
Show me. How you doing? Ding. I think all y'all nailed it.
I think we've all done this show for way too long.
I think we got. Hey, we got ourselves a quarterback.
I think you're also going to hear there's a lot to clean up. But a great start
our
to the season.
quarterback?
A lot to clean up will be something that will be said.
Shirley, I need to call Tony Collins and get him on the show. Maybe for NFL Week 1. We'll recap ECU and talk NFL with Tony Collins. Shout out to the Commanders for closing preseason with a win on national TV last night. Hey, maybe they close the NFL season with a win on national TV.
Will it be a meaningful win?
Yeah, it will be a Super Bowl win, John. Panthers won too, right?
Yes, we did. And something that I have been wanting to see, that I think a lot of Panther fans have been wanting to see throughout the preseason, is the starters actually start the game.
I was at my fantasy draft Saturday, and this Panthers fan was there being and moaning about the starters not playing. And right as he's saying it, they show highlights of the game going on, and Bryce Young is looking pretty good out there.
Oh, yeah.
Made some plays.
Yeah, and it's kind of like when you're playing one of those gambling machines and you win some good money, you want to cash out. And I think that's what the Panthers did, because the very first drive was 85 yards, capped off with a touchdown pass to old man, veteran Jordan Matthews, who is now a tight end in the league for the Carolina Panthers. But a great drive for Bryce Young. You got to see the new guy, Deontay Johnson, catch a pass from Bryce Young. Adam Thielen looking like he's picking up where he left off last year on a 1,000-yard receiving year. Was very pleased with what I saw from the Carolina Panthers offensively. And then they pulled them after that drive, so I was very pleased to see that.
Checking with the chat gang real quick. Steve says, Clipper. Go Gator.
Go Gator.
Swinging dingers.
Swinging dingers.
Robert says, hello. Hello, Robert. Steve also says, Coach Irving Myers.
You got Percy Harvey, don't you?
I'll continue. Jamie says, hey now, Mama Monkey. Austin says, happy game week, baby. Ready to go, Austin, for another year of Pirate football. Skip is in the house. He says, hey. He also said, weak side.
Who said that?
Left side.
Strong side.
Skip says weak side.
Skip, usually you're saying, Chan's a good youngin'.
What's wrong with Skip?
Is that changed?
What is wrong with Skip? Skip said he ain't calling in. He said, is Billy going to be on the show?
Coach Irvin Myers.
Thank you. No, Clip Brock, Holt Nailers, Caden Norman. That's the show. Keep up, Skip. What's wrong with you today, Skip? Why are you in a bad mood? It's game week. What's your deal? Kevin Cozart in all caps says, I'm ready for some Pirate football.
It's here, baby.
Usually I say, hey, ease up on the caps locks, but you know what?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
For Monday game week, let's go all caps today.
Not sure what's going on.
Josh says, I'm going to come hang out with y'all Thursday night. Well, here's the deal. Thursday night, Pirate Radio football kickoff party, State Theater. The doors open to the public at 6 o'clock. At 6:15-ish, 6:20-ish, Mike Houston, head football coach of the Pirates, will be introducing Blake Proehl to the stage. Coming up to the stage, the lovely, the talented Blake Proehl. Blake Proehl will perform his new hit song. Our crew will be up on stage at around 6:30. Should have been Cowboys. Will be playing a few minutes after that. And the party at 9 o'clock. The party will end at 9 o'clock. So we're going a little earlier this year. So make sure you are there and ready to go at around 6:15 when Mike Houston introduces Blake Proehl to the stage. Get there and let's have fun. All right. Ray says game week. Woo!
Ric Flair. Woo!
Skip said it should be a good tune-up Saturday to build momentum. You would hope so. You would hope it's an easy walk in the park for the Pirates. Glenn told me the line earlier. I have not confirmed. You seen the line yet?
I have not.
Well,
and that's shocking because usually when we play opponents like this, it doesn't show up till maybe the day before or maybe that morning.
I see you're not looking it up, but I think Jarrett is. So thank you, Jarrett, for helping out with the program. Kaz says hello. What's up, Kaz? Robert says game week, boys.
Excitement time.
33.5.
33.5.
So Zach was all over it.
I'll tell you who wasn't.
Me.
Brett.
Oh, yeah.
13.5, 14. I need to see more.
Yeah.
Where is that? Where is he, by the way?
Oh, he texted me again. This man is...
He really is the worst Pirate Radio intern of all time.
I don't know. He's all talk, man, which I didn't text him back, but he says, hey, man, anything going on this week? I don't know. It's game week.
Yeah. Awful intern. Anything going on this week?
Outside of the radio show.
Sports trivia tonight.
Mike Houston press conferences.
Practice Tuesday, Wednesday.
Players tomorrow. Coordinators on Wednesday. I'm pretty free from the TV broadcast this week. Looking to help with anything I can. Just let me know.
Don't even respond to him, man. At this point, he knows. Jared just shows up. He doesn't ask questions.
Yeah.
Actually, Jared does ask questions, and I don't even answer him. He's trying to go to things. He wants to go to Media Day, and I just don't respond to him.
Friday, that was on me.
What happened Friday? Oh, yeah, we had the best of. That's right.
Yeah. I saw a tweet, and it was like live at 3, and I'm like, oh, crap. I was sitting at a bar, and I'm like, there's no way I can go on a show.
Oh, we lied then, whoever posted that.
It was.
I told you didn't have to.
Yeah.
But I was a few deep, and I was like, oh, maybe it's next
3 o'clock on a Friday.
I better go in.
I didn't know if it was next week or last week.
How about this? Moving forward, if you are drunk, just don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
At that point, you're off. You're off work.
Yeah.
As soon as you crack it, man, you're off.
Yeah, because I'm not going to let you walk in the building.
If, like, you don't have class on Monday, right?
No.
But, like, maybe you play a round of golf, or maybe you're doing something and you start drinking, like, at 2 p.m. At that point, hey, you're off the rest of the day, man.
Well, I wanted to get, like, yeah, there is a live show. Okay, I can't come in. I didn't want y'all to expect me.
Well, yeah, you had the day off. You took the day off. Everybody's off. Candom says, hope it's not another bring me my money game. Yeah, I do too. Tyler said new trivia spot on Wednesday. That's right, Tyler. But I don't think they're a sponsor of Pirate Radio yet.
Not
but
yet.
I think they will be soon.
Yes.
So until then, consult my personal Twitter page. But yeah, we'll be doing trivia tonight at the Buck at 8 o'clock.
I meant to tell you earlier in the show, happy game week, happy sports trivia Monday, and happy movie ticket Monday.
Movie ticket Monday. Go see a movie on Pirate Radio. If you want to go see Trap.
What's that about?
By the way, did you go see it?
Nah, not yet.
Oh, okay.
You didn't miss
Twisters.
anything.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Don't say that.
It was just mediocre. Like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't good.
I'm not expecting it to be great.
Yeah.
I tell you, I like Josh Hartnett.
Yeah, he's good.
I like him. I feel like he hadn't been in a lot of stuff. He was in a great episode of Black Mirror. Do you watch Black Mirror?
No.
You got Netflix?
Yeah.
Have you heard of Black Mirror?
I've heard of it.
Are you not into kind of weird stuff?
Not really.
Okay. You're more reality based? Not reality shows, but like things that are based upon reality.
Yeah.
Rather than sci-fi, maybe. I love Black Mirror. Josh Hartnett and the dude from Breaking Bad were in an awesome Black Mirror in the most recent season.
He hasn't been in a movie since the 90s, I think.
Well, he was in The Faculty.
He was in Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I haven't seen
see, I haven't seen Oppenheimer.
Well, surely The Faculty's from like 1999. So I was agreeing with you. Have you seen that movie?
What, The Faculty?
Yeah.
I want to say yes because it sounds familiar, but I'm not. What's the plot?
It's like some kind of alien being goes into a school and like some of the kids become aliens, and then you're trying to figure out is that emo girl an alien or is she just weird?
Yeah, I can't say that.
I remember kind of liking it in the 90s. Tyler said, remember that time Chan drank for the watch along?
Not just me.
We've all done that.
Yeah.
But one of them was Bryce, Brandon, and Sean.
Yeah.
That was the one that's got us banned.
Yeah. That was the Superstitious Beers.
Yeah.
Superstitious beers. Superstitious beers.
Bears. What's up, B-Man? Cass said, is this why we got these new cameras that are zoomed in on Chandler? He said, never noticed this, but the beard is coming in nice, Chan, man.
Thank you. It's going to be trimmed down tomorrow.
Okay.
It's time for a haircut for the Pirate Radio kickoff party coming up on Thursday.
Tyler said Usher was in the movie The Faculty. You talking about USHERRAYMOND?
Now tell me what you're going to be.
Something like that.
Or tell me what you're going to do.
Now, baby, tell me what you're going to do.
Yeah.
All right. We got Mike Houston audio. You going to hit that?
Yeah, I've got it ready.
Let's go.
All right. One moment, please.
How's everybody doing?
Well, exciting time. Finally game week. You could tell yesterday at practice, the older players have just a little bit of different energy in their step and their motions and in their focus. And, all throughout the day today, there's been guys, around the facility and, watching tape and, getting some treatment in and stuff like that. So you can just tell there's a lot more urgency right now. So just excited to be at home. Looking forward to Dowdy Ficklin Stadium Saturday night. Looking forward to being back in front of our stands, back in front of our fans, and Pirate Nation being back in the stands. And it's been some, a little bit of a tough time since the last time we were in the stadium, but I'm excited about where we are. I feel like that we have had a really good preseason camp. I think we have a roster that is prepared to be highly competitive this fall. Just ready to see us get out on the field and do it. And, it's you have all the preseason stuff and predictions and, everybody saying this or that or whatever. But, you don't really know until it's go time, until you get out there and you're actually doing it. And that's every program in the country. And we saw it this past weekend, with the kickoff game over in Ireland. And, that one didn't go the way all the experts thought it would. And, you see, watching Saturday night and watching, Norfolk State and FAMU, it was good to see them in prime time. And, I was very impressed with the way Norfolk State played. I think they're improved over last year. I think they certainly have a definite identity. And excited to have them coming in here for our home opener Saturday night. So, exciting week.
Coach, what impressed you most about Norfolk State? Was it the ground game?
Yeah. I think, I think the things that stood out, big physical up front, both sides of the ball. Certainly impressed with both of the running backs, in particular 13. I thought he did a great job. He broke the 82-yarder on the counter early in the ball game, but does a great job getting downhill. They maybe not as much of that last year. Got a new offensive coordinator from Alcorn State, and we'd heard rumor that you're going to see a lot of 12 personnel and a lot of downhill run game, and certainly that's what they came out and did. Rushing for well over 200 yards against Florida A&M, and doing a real good job. Power counter, same side zone, a lot of different variations of inside zone run game. So I thought they definitely wanted to come out and be that style of team, and did a great job with it.
Coach, so many changes for you guys this offseason. Are you excited, nervous? What's kind of your move as you get ready for kickoff?
I think we're all just ready to get out there and play. We've all been working on this stuff in practice, and the fans have gotten to see glimpses in the spring game, and you guys have seen glimpses in some of the scrimmages in the preseason. But it's been every day during the spring, all summer, all preseason camp. Working, watching things evolve, and watching everything come together. And I'm just ready to see it all out there on the field on game day, and us putting all three phases together. We've got a lot of changes on offense, but we've got a lot of changes on special teams too. And then, some things that we're doing defensively is going to be different than what we've done in the past. And I'm excited about that. So I want to see us out there on game day in a real setting in front of fans, playing an opponent, and see us put it all together. So I think everybody's excited.
Coach, you guys talk about going 1-0 every week after a 2-win season last year. What did it do for the confidence of the guys in the locker room to go 1-0 the first week?
Well, I think starting off on a positive note this season would do a lot. I think it'd do a lot for everybody, players, coaches, fans. We were in our leadership council meeting last night, and the guys, that's what they're talking about, just finding a way to get a win at home to start the year. And I think they're very, very focused. I think that they understand that we've got to go out and play really well, go out and execute. First game, sometimes you see sloppiness and jitters or whatever, and we don't want to do that. We want to go out and play at the level we know we can, and that's the focus this week, is just really focusing on being the best version of ECU that we can be.
There is Mike Houston from earlier today. We've got more of that. Sean, did you sense, I don't know, did you sense confidence? What'd you get from Mike Houston today?
No, definitely some confidence, definitely some excitement time from him, because it's finally here, and I think he's just ready to go, and I think he's ready to get out there and prove to the Pirate Nation that, there's going to be much improvement on the field this year, and it's going to start this week. So I think there is a lot of confidence, but it's a calm confidence. It's not like he's, got his chest out, but it's a calm confidence, and I think he's ready to go out there and be 1-0 for the first time since 2016.
Blake Harrell said something nice about the Pirate Nation off the air. Should I share it or keep it to myself?
Share it.
All right. He was talking to myself and Brian Bailey before the Brian Bailey show today and said, man, it's really neat how much excitement there is around here right now coming off a 2-win season. And that says something about the fans, but also says a lot about what Mike Houston did this offseason, saying, hey, we got to have a pulse offensively. So we're gonna make a change at the top with the coordinator. We're going to make a change with the quarterbacks, bring in a couple of guys.
Keep guys.
We're going to bring in some receivers to help. We are going to mold this offensive line. We are going to get our running backs in the stable already better than they are. So he, did all he can, I think, to get back in the fans' good graces after a horrible year, especially offensively.
People want to change, especially after last year's offense. Yeah. As weird as it sounds, because I hate change, change needed to be had with this football program, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And it's not like he just made one change. It's not like he just went out there and got one quarterback. He got 2 quarterbacks. He got a handful of receivers, got some tight ends, got a new offensive coordinator. So he checked off a lot of boxes that were not marked last year, especially at the end of the year. And I think that's a big reason of why a lot of the people in the Pirate Nation and in this fan base are excited about this team, especially offensively. So they have every right to be excited.
Russ is in, said, let's rage, Clip. Game week, buddy. Then he says, hey, Clip, do your DAMN job, no excuses, - Mike Houston. That a direct quote from Mike Houston?
Yeah, he told me that too today. After we were leaving, he said, "Tell Clip this." No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. But hey, do your job.
And everybody out there should do their job, unless it conflicts with them listening to this show right now. Continue to listen to and watch this show instead of doing your job. Steve said, "Dirty Dom pounding dirty martinis." Is that true?
No.
Not true.
Only.
I've never had a martini. And why do they call it dry when it's liquid?
Oh, yeah. There's nothing dry about it.
Come on, guys. You ever poured a martini on your shirt or on your head? It's wet. I got a whole 7 minutes on this, but we need to take a break. We'll come back. There is something I do want to address at some point today regarding my body. Maybe we'll get to it. But next, we'll get to Brian Bailey. Old Captain B.
Captain Bill?
Captain Bailey. Did a little fishing this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Will we hear from Captain Bill coming up on Saturday night? Will we hear from Cameron? Will we hear from
Kenny Curlins?
The guy from Charlotte that does the Andy in Charlotte that does the impression.
Does he have a JDB impression? Has he worked on his Blake Harrell?
We are fired up for ECU football. And we'll continue to talk about it with BB when we return after this.
Are you ready, Pirate fans? Free Boot Friday is back. Downtown Greenville Partnership invites you to Free Boot Friday, the official pep rally for ECU football. Join fans for live music from Trainwreck, food trucks, beer garden, family activities, and so much more. The Free Boot Fun takes place from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. each Friday before ECU home football games at 5 Points Plaza. Visit downtowngreenville.com for more information, and as always, go Pirates.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get
get bugged up.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, this is State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer right here in Greenville. We can switch your auto and home insurance so you can start saving today. My team and I are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Timothy Sawyer State Farm, it's easy to switch and save. Just give us a call, 493-0002. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com. Over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Naylor Show.
There is road work outside, but plenty of food and fun inside at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. Park right across the street and make your way in for a great lunch today or drinks with friends. There are over 40 beers on tap and plenty of new specialty cocktails to choose from. Don't forget about Singo on Tuesdays, trivia with DJ Captain Morgan on Wednesdays, local artist live music on Thursdays, and the best Sunday brunch starting at 10:30 a.m. Be sure to follow Fish Street Hardware on Facebook and Instagram for all the 411. Go Pirates!
This is Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts, Pitt County's go-to shop for all things golf carts. We have E-Z-Go, club car, and utility carts to choose from. Whether it's for the beach, riding around the neighborhood, or working in the yard, 360 Golf Carts has the perfect ride for you. If you have issues with your current cart, take it by my shop for an expert's diagnosis. From parts to sales to service, we have you covered. We will even deliver right to you. So come see me, Brian Harris, on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. 360 Golf Carts, Pirates supporting Pirates.
There's a special deal at U.S. Cellular where you can get 4 lines for just $90. It's perfect for you, barbershop quartet.
That's us.
There's no trade-in needed, and it comes with 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones.
U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
In this new world of having everything delivered to your home or office, why wouldn't you start using Cellular Warehouse for all of your cellular deliveries? Toby Williams and his team are in the business of delivering phones and tablets every day to customers, which enables you to take the hassle out of visiting a store. The best thing about this great service is that it's free. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051. That's 252-799-7051, and let his team make your wireless experience fast and easy. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent.
You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. They are easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. And your bumper music brought to you by Weldon Mills Theater, Eastern North Carolina's best entertainment venue. Conveniently located just off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids, Weldon Mills offers a hassle-free entertainment experience with free parking, wallet-friendly concessions, and a cozy atmosphere. Coming up September 14th, country music star Sarah Evans will be performing. And to get tickets, go to WeldonMillsTheater.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Got Shirley, J-Bone, Big Dog, Wes. We're going to see if we can patch Bailey in via video and do this live for the first time ever. So y'all are along for the ride on this experiment. Brad with a Bang Bang Chat gang. He says, pumped to know I'll be in Greenville on Saturday. That's awesome. I don't think I'll be at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium. Chon will, though.
I will be there.
You're going to be with in the press box?
Press box, down the field, back and forth.
But so in a non-cheering capacity?
Yes.
That kind of stinks.
It does stink.
Yeah. But hey, man, you got to do your work to help out the public.
The public.
Yeah, so I understand.
Yeah, that's the only one thing that kind of bums me out about
Bums
me out about what I do, and that's the only thing because I love my job. I love what I do, but you have to kind of control your emotions, control your cheering. That's kind of hard for a guy that. Because here's a guy that grew up an ECU fan and grew up in Section 15 cheering on the Pirates.
Kenny says the Florida State and Georgia Tech game is exactly why I don't bet. I suck at it. Well, Kenny, can't relate. If you'd listened to this show and heard from Mac McCarthy and Jeff Nadeau and just about everybody on this program, this was a Georgia Tech show. So I won that. Won the live under. I would say the Georgia Tech game was the easiest game I bet on in my life, but no, that came later in the afternoon when I had New Mexico as a double-digit dog against an FCS team, which we also talked about on this show. 3-0 start to the season. That was all killed thanks to SMU and whatever the hell they put on the field the other night against Nevada.
Welcome to the ACC.
Had to settle for a 3-1 start to the college football season, but I will gladly take it.
I'm 1-0.
So you are undefeated so far in college
undefeated.
football.
I took New Mexico the other day plus 14. I was like, this is crazy. I even said the thing that Coach Mack says, that's nuts.
That's nuts.
And I took them. So
1-0.
Pretty easy. And it was
very easy. They were up 17-0. What are you talking about? Pretty easy.
Stress free.
It was never in doubt.
When they did cut it to 3 in the third quarter, I did kind of get like, oh God, here we go. But then I was like, nah, we're good.
We're good. College football back Thursday night. And then, of course, all day Saturday. LSU. I was thinking about this, John. What game are you looking forward to the most outside of East Carolina, Norfolk State?
Georgia Clemson.
Really?
Just to see if Clemson can knock off, the king on the throne for the past 2 years in college football.
Although, is Michigan not the king? You still think Georgia? I mean, I'm with you. I think Georgia is looked at as the class of college football right now.
For sure. So can they knock off the face of college football? Primetime, and because going back, they faced Georgia in Charlotte a few years ago, and that was like the first time we would see DJ Uiagalelei, who wasn't able to get it done the other day against Georgia Tech, and they just were a disappointment that day. Can they be a disappointment, or can they shock the college football world and knock off Georgia? And I said primetime, but it's actually at noon on ABC.
The opposite of primetime.
Yeah.
I am going, my runner-up is Miami and Florida. First of all, it's a 2.5 point spread. Should be a competitive game. But college football's back. You pop a game on. Chandler, you got one of them HD TVs? Seen these things?
Yeah.
The picture is so clear.
I could just see it in 4K.
Man, 4K? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to talk about great uniforms? The green and the orange from the U, the blue and the orange from Florida. They're in the swamp.
I thought you want to say the swag.
In the swag! They're in the swamp. That is going to be very pleasing on the eyeballs. There might be some fights.
I love those color combination matchup games.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it a lot in the NFL when they were doing the color rush.
Ugh.
You didn't like that?
No. That's phony. That's like plastic. That's not real.
Oh.
This is real. This is real. Florida, Miami, runner-up. My choice, though, for week one.
So before you go on, I want to ask this question. It said the other day, and there was a graphic on ESPN that said notable week one games, and that had all your Georgia, Clemson, Miami, Florida. But one of them was Western Kentucky at Alabama. Now, is that because it's Kalen DeBoer's first game as head coach?
That shouldn't be on the list.
Like, why was that on the list?
Shouldn't be.
That's weird.
Get it off the list. I'm not looking at that list. My game is just for what it could end up being, USC, LSU. I want to see the fireworks. Again, classic uniforms. Trojan men in the red and the yellow. LSU in the yellow and purple.
And it's in Vegas. I feel like that's going to make the colors pop even more.
It is, man.
I think it's something about a venue, too, that makes the colors pop.
Yeah. You get that indoor venue with the lights.
Yeah, and I think Allegiant Stadium is going to help that out between USC and LSU. Can USC's defense improve from last year?
No.
God, they better hope so.
No. Total 63.5. We're going, hey, Kenny, we're going over in that one. And, of course, I think my Bulldogs got something from Michigan on Saturday night, Fresno State.
You've already got that in.
Yeah, I got Fresno State 21. All right, we got BB. We just doing phone. All right. BB, how you doing, sir? BB, Brian Bailey.
I'm here. You here?
I am here as well. Brian, you've heard from a lot of ECU football coaches today and a lot of words from them. Blake Harrell on your show, Mike Houston at the podium. Chandler said he felt a sense of confidence from Mike Houston going into this season. Certainly Blake Harrell's got to be confident with his defense. So is that a word you can use after hearing from these guys today? Do you sense that confidence going into week one against Norfolk State?
Yeah, I think I sense hopeful confidence because I think, they've done everything they think they could do to make this team that much better, and they just got to get out there and prove it on Saturday night. They want to see the offense, really click. I think that Norfolk State, they've got some big interior linemen that are going to really find out what life's about if this offense can get clicking because, it's going to be tough for them to keep up. And that's the main difference. We talked about that with Blake Harrell between FBS programs and FCS programs. The main difference is depth. And the Pirates have great depth on their defensive line. Norfolk State, do they have enough depth to keep up? They're going to have to shuttle people in and out. And that's going to be, if Norfolk State can hang tough, then that's what it's going to take. But I was really impressed with Norfolk State. I didn't expect anything out of them on Saturday night, and they dominated the first half against Florida A&M and probably should have won the game.
A fun game to follow, too. A lot of kind of dumb penalties and big plays and had a little bit of everything. So it was a fun one to watch the other night. If it comes down to a kick, Bailey, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I like the Pirates. They had some issues there in the kicking game.
I can't believe you're saying that either, but you're right. They had some issues there, and it's unfortunate that they got their extra point blocked, but Florida A&M was offsides. They move it up to the 1.5 yard line, and then they go for two on a play that, if you look at it, and Coach Houston was talking about it after we were leaving. If you go back and look at it, it should have been a penalty against Norfolk State, and they should have had a chance to kick it because everybody kind of moved, and the snap came a little late. And the play just busted from there.
Brian Bailey joining us. Bailey, my question of the day. We've got our U.S. Sailor fifth quarter call-in show coming up on Saturday night when we get our pirate towing first call of the night. What will be a sentence or a statement made in that call? What do you think is going to be said after East Carolina, Norfolk State?
You're talking about in the fifth quarter, the first caller that calls in?
Yep. What are we going to hear?
Going to say?
What are we going to hear?
He's going to say, if we'd had this offense last year, we would have won 8 games.
Yep, that sounds about right.
That's what he's going to say.
Yeah, and hopefully Jake Garcia and this offense can click against the FCS defense and, get a win. That's most important. Give themselves some confidence and give themselves, feeling good heading into some tougher opponents, especially even when it gets beyond Old Dominion. Although Old Dominion, that's a huge game, and then you got some real tests against App State and Liberty and UTSA. That's a tough stretch. But first things first, Norfolk State, and then a trip to Norfolk to take on Old Dominion. Bailey, I guess the line is what, 33? That's a lot of points there, Bailey.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
3? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of points. Yeah, I don't know about that line. That's a lot of points, but it's hard to measure, these teams and what they do. I think Norfolk State's got an advantage because they played, that first game, and they've inevitably will have learned a lot about their team. But that's a lot. That's a rock and roll Dowdy Ficklin Stadium Saturday night if that happens.
Looking forward to that on Saturday night. Looking forward to week 1 of college football. It gets underway Thursday night. North Carolina and NC State will be in action on Thursday night. How about on Saturday, Bailey, outside of East Carolina, Norfolk State? I know you're going to pay attention to it all, but I'm going to run down some games. You give me the one you'd be most interested in. Clemson, Georgia is at noon. Penn State, West Virginia is a nooner as well. 3:30, Miami and Florida.
I don't know who they play. I'm sorry, I've interrupted you, but I root for anybody that plays Penn State.
All right.
I'm rooting hard for West Virginia because Zach went to Penn State.
Oh, okay. And so did Tyler Feldman.
Well, that doubles it.
7:30, Notre Dame, Texas A&M. So those are kind of your headliners on Saturday. Which one of those you find most interesting?
I like Clemson, Georgia. I think that's going to be fun to watch. It's early. Get a chance to watch most of that before we start, our duties as far as game day goes. So that'll be good. I think all those matchups are, they're really going to be key matchups when you play this whole thing out. Remember, we got the 12-team playoff at the end of the year that I can't wait to see.
Yeah,
I think that's just going to be great for all of college football, and just can't wait to get it started. Pirate fans, pouring into Dowdy Ficklin, and if the Pirates can pull off, get the win, beat Old Dominion up there, come back, and that'll just be a huge. The thing about the schedule, you look at it on paper, and people walk around saying, "Well, it's not a great schedule." But the problem is, you got really good teams that nobody really thinks are all that great. I mean, App State is a really good football team. Liberty is a really good football team. So you have teams that just don't have the name that most people recognize. But I think it's I don't think it's a great schedule. Don't get me wrong, but I think there's some games on there that I'm looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, and if we want to get to the playoff, we have a schedule for that. You win your conference, but also you're the highest ranked group of 5 team, and if you win all your games or a lot of your games, that means you beat other teams vying for that playoff spot in Appalachian State and in Liberty. Liberty might be the favorite out of every group of 5 team.
I saw that this weekend. Yeah, a lot of people had Liberty as that group of 5 representative. So, the big thing is that there's a path. There's a path now, that a legitimate path for a team, in the group of 5 to win a national championship. Now, just make the playoff first, and the fact that could they run the table? Odds are monstrous odds against that happening, but there's a path.
J-Bone, where did you see the ECU Norfolk State line? Russ was asking.
It's Action Network, but it was on FanDuel.
It's available on FanDuel currently?
What'd you say?
It's available on FanDuel?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's out there.
Action, too. What's Action? Action, the app, Action has it. Norfolk State, East Carolina odds, 33.5.
Yeah. So there you go, Russ.
Cool. Where's the over? Oh, over on the 50.5.
Yeah, so they're not anticipating a lot of points from Norfolk State on this East Carolina defense.
I agree.
Yeah. Bailey, Kenny says Julius Wood got another interception.
Julius Wood. And we got CD back in the fold. Yes, sir. It's all coming together.
Here is optimistic Cowboy fan Brian Bailey. I was wondering when you were going to peek your head out.
It's all coming together for the regular season.
I'm not dumb like some Cowboy fans.
I know you're not, Brian.
Exactly.
You're not. Bailey, how was week 1 of Touchdown Friday?
It was a lot of fun. I was blessed to have a lot of guys and young ladies out working for us that night. They all bought into what I was preaching all summer long. We had no catastrophes, no train wrecks, and we had a really good first week. It was just a lot of when all of it comes together and you get a chance to take a deep breath and just go through the show, and knowing that people know what's going on. It was really enjoyable, and I've had the other thing, when you have tapes in the wrong order or games don't get done or something. But it was a really good first show, and looking forward to week 2 now.
Absolutely, it rolls on and it doesn't stop, does it, Bailey? You wait for it, and then boom, you're in the eye of the storm when all this stuff hits.
Yeah, there you go.
Bailey, what'd you get from Blake Harrell today? Again, he's got to be ready to go with his defense, and they were great at times last year, steady enough to be a bowl team. We had a bowl defense last year. I think everybody would agree with that, and now they got even more to prove coming up this year.
I think they had an American championship quality defense last year. I think they were really, really good. Just didn't get help on the offense. And I asked Coach Houston that today. We did a one-on-one after the press conference, and I said, Coach Harrell thinks they can be better, and Coach Houston says Mike Houston thinks they can be better, and they will be better. And he thinks that, they got a chance to be really good. I think they really want to create a lot of turnovers, cause some havoc. I think they understand that in game one, they've got to stop the run. That's got to be, number one. They got to stop the run from Norfolk State right away and force them into some passing situations, and then I think they'll get those turnovers.
Bailey, we'll see you at the press conferences coming up midweek. We will talk to you. We'll see you at the Pirate Radio football kickoff party Thursday, right?
Yes, sir. Most certainly. The party of the year.
We'll see you at the party of the year. We'll see you on Touchdown Friday night. We'll see you in the Pirate Radio studios Saturday, hour 1 of the Bud Light pregame tailgate.
Yep, just like last year. Looking forward to that, and looking forward to being a part of that great 4-hour pregame show you guys do. It's going to be fun.
BB, thank you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Man, we need more Brian Baileys around. He is being worn thin here. A lot of BB?
A lot of BB. He's putting in overtime for sure.
And I appreciate him and what he has meant to the community.